Hello and welcome to another episode of Life in Rural Japan. Just taking the plastic recycles down to dump. So in Japan we don't have garbage pickups like we do in Australia. We have the bins and that. You have to take them to the drop-off points. I suppose that's why our rates are a lot cheaper too. In Australia rates are really expensive, but here not that expensive. Anyway, today's topic I thought I'd talk about. This is more a worldwide thing than just a Japan thing or rural Japan thing. Why is shipping so expensive? Like, if you buy something off Amazon in America, to have it shipped to Japan, it costs you, sometimes it can cost more than the thing you bought is worth. You know, it's just crazy. Like, a friend contacted me from Australia the other day. His son wanted a couple of bike frames. You could get them in Japan. They were $1,600 each in Japan. In Australia they're about $3,000 each, so they're about half price, so it was good value. But they checked up on how much it would cost to ship them. It was going to be $1,000 to ship 2 bike frames to Australia. So, you know, the box is about 1 metre by about 700 or so, and that 2 boxes weigh about 10 kilos, under 10 kilos. It was going to be $1,000. So he said if I could get them, don't worry about sending them. Him and his son would come over and pick them up, because it would be the same price. They can get a return airfare from Australia to Japan and back for $500 each. So it costs them the same money to come to Japan, pick up the frames, go back to Australia, have a couple of days in Japan, a bit of a holiday, a bit of a break, than it would just to send 2 bike frames by themselves back to Australia. Now, how does that work? You know, this is just crazy. It's just absolutely crazy how I just cannot fathom how it can be so expensive just to send something like that. And I had a look on one of the courier homepages here in Japan, how they measure boxes, how they work the size out. You measure the length, the width and the height, and you add those numbers up. So the biggest box they had on the thing was 160 centimeters, which isn't that big when you're adding up the 3 sides, and it was going to be $350 to send to Australia, you know, for a little box. So I think these companies who are sending all the stuff, all these freight companies, are making a lot of money. They've got to be. How can it cost $1,000 to send a box to Australia? You know, it's just absolutely ridiculous. But this is the way everything is. You know, the shipping is just crazy, the price. So I don't know. Anyone got any thoughts on why the shipping is so expensive? Because I can't understand it, why to send a box it costs so much money. If anyone knows why, if they could let me know in the comments, I'd really appreciate it. So it was just a quick little video, this one. I just can't work out why it's so expensive to ship stuff. You know, if you buy something from a different country, it costs you so much money. In Japan, if we buy off Amazon, it's free shipping. I'm a Amazon Prime member, so shipping's free. So I usually just buy stuff off Amazon because I don't pay anything for shipping. But if I buy from America, it costs a fortune to send to Japan. It's absolutely crazy. Anyway, that was all. It's just a quick little video on how expensive shipping is. So if anyone knows the reason why it is so expensive, please put the comment in the box. I'd be really interested to find out. Okay, thanks. Till next time.